broadcast for my fans, if I have any. If you're out there, thank you. Really, God, thank you. So today, as my broadcast indicates on the title, we are going to talk about some Kingdom Hearts lore and what has happened up to this point. Hence my background right here. I'm not playing the game, so I'm actually going to talk for a while, so bear with me, especially while I'm doing the mic check. Okay, I'm going to try to do... I'm gonna try here, see if I can cut off the music, but apparently I can't, so we're not gonna do it. Okay, so my mic check was successful, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this broadcast like I planned. With this music, hopefully it won't hurt. Hopefully you can hear me. As the music plays, we're going into Kingdom Hearts. I do want to read one Bible verse from memory. I got it right here in front of me. But here, I know I've done this verse. This is going to be the third time I've done this verse, and I think it's very important with this game and what I want to talk about. We're going back to Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created heavens and the earth. So the reason why I went back to this verse for this broadcast is because we're going back to the beginning. To the beginning of Kingdom Hearts. To give you a brief summary and a brief story of what has happened thus far. And maybe, just maybe, you can understand the story a little bit before you go into Kingdom Hearts 3. As we know, we are doing a countdown. Last time I checked, today will be the 15 days to the countdown of Kingdom Hearts. I am checking with my app, GameStop app, for my pre-order, and yes, we have 15 days, and if you see this anytime this week, it'll probably be shorter. So 15 days left for Kingdom Hearts 3. One of the best stories of gaming that has cross-platformed two different types of character writing with Final Fantasy and Disney characters. By far, I deem it's the best rated e-game that anybody can play, young, old, middle-aged, it doesn't matter. One of the best games, and I am part of the generation that this game started out with, especially when you talk about the PlayStation 2 era. Going back to that, Kingdom Hearts 1 came out for the PlayStation 2. I don't know the exact year, but it was the first game introduced this crazy idea of incorporating Disney characters to Final Fantasy, and man, they made a big accomplishment. I guess I really can't say it. But let's take you to the Kingdom Hearts 1 and let me show you how the storyline. Okay, so the storyline, first game being brought out, a mixture of Final Fantasy and Destiny. Final Fantasy and Disney, my bad. I was playing Destiny last night. You can check that out on my last broadcast. So, Kingdom Hearts, Disney, and these characters mixing in with other characters from other games. No big deal, right? Apparently it is a big deal. There's a lot of fans out there, including myself. I couldn't find my Kingdom Hearts hat, so yeah. I am a very big Kingdom Hearts fanatic. I got a whole shelf of Kingdom Hearts figurines. I guess you could say I'm still a child, but hey, I can still be a man when I need to be. But, the story of Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 1 consists of these kids on an island who apparently has a power to have a Keyblade in their hand. much a weapon that can help defend the light from guys called the Heartless. And what it is these three kids, Sora, Riku, and Kairi. Now, I will get to tell you this because I love this part. So Sora is in love with Kairi, so is Riku. But Kairi is moving towards the way to Sora. She always liked Sora. She always liked that charm that he had of always seeing the positive. So as the story continues, their island is getting invaded by these so-called Heartlesses. So pretty much these three kids get separated, or so you think, at the first part of this game. Now, also at the first part of this game, Donald and Goofy gets a letter from the king saying there's an attack on the light and he needs to go figure out what's going on. So the letter consists of to go look for this so-called key that will be winding up in Traverse Town. Let me hold you to that thought and wondering why. How did King Mickey knew that there was going to be a Keyblade wielder in Traverse Town? Maybe he saw a little bit of the future. We are speculating. We don't really know. And of course, in other games like Birth by Sleep, it never got into detail how he knew Sora was going to be there. Now, most of my Kingdom Hearts fans will probably say that was never confirmed. But me personally, I assume that this was gonna be happening. Somehow, Donald and Goofy meet Sora in Traverse Town. Coincidence? I don't think so. It would have took them a little bit longer to find each other if they was just going out to find a Keyblade wielder. Number one, it didn't really say what it looked like. All it did say it looked like a key. Number two, they fall right in together like destiny has forged them in together. Three, the rest is history. So, Donald and Goofy promise to help Sora to find his friends. And he travels to multiple different worlds. Now, these worlds vary from game to game, but mostly the story consists of you're traveling around these worlds, finding the world's keyholes, and sealing the darkness away so the darkness can't get in and invade it and consume the world by darkness. Now, as the Heartless is confirmed to be going around stealing hearts, they're also going around looking for these keyholes to send these worlds into better darkness chaos. Pretty much not to be ended up in of no more. Now, you get to the end of the game, you find a world made up of fallen worlds who has fallen to the darkness, and you travel through this, let alone when you're all on your adventures, you only found Riku, and it looked like he was taken in by Maleficent. But you also play against Riku again, but not as Riku. You play as him as Master Xehanort. Or, hold a minute, wait for it, as Mr. Ansem in Kingdom Hearts 1. Later known to be found out that he was actually Master Xehanort's nobody. There's still a lot of explanation there. Don't have time for it, but bear with me. So, as you figure out, Riku is also trapped in this heartless body or whatever. So, as you defeat Ansem, Riku was released and helped Sora to close the door to darkness, or close the door to the light, so the darkness wouldn't flow out of it. King Mickey was also found at the end of this game to help Sora and Riku to shut the door. Now, in Kingdom Hearts 2.8, which is not up here, my bad, I didn't have the full collection on one disc, I just got these. 2.8 later on shows us that Aqua also has a part in that, and I'll get into her story here in a little bit. That she helped Riku and Mickey. She definitely helps Mickey to find the alternate key of Sora, which we also find out in 2.8 is the dark side of Sora's light key. How are they planning, or how's this unsure, but a lot of people are speculating that it's technically not his key. He just used the key to shut the door. So, make a long story short, Sora found his third friend, or his love, found out that his heart was submerged with Kairi's, or vice versa. Kairi's heart was hidden in Sora's heart. Now, Sora, before he goes fights off Riku, he turns himself into a Heartless to free her heart. But instead of 2 hearts escaping from Sora, there were 3. Where did the third heart come from? I'll get into that in a little bit. I want to take this time in is if you like this Kingdom Hearts arc or you got anything to add, please comment and like at the bottom. Like this video and share it off to any Kingdom Hearts fans who's waiting desperately for number 3. Wow. As I continue, we're going to go into the Chain of Memories. Now, the Chain of Memories, pretty much the game that anybody in the Kingdom Hearts industry would sadly agree that we did not want this game to exist. However, this game was first announced on the Nintendo Game Boy Advance, and it had a card fight-based system. Very annoying. Very annoying. I mean, super annoying. It was like... because these cards have certain numbers, and those numbers were divided by into the strength that these cards had. And if your opponent has a card higher number bigger than yours, your butt was up the creek without an oar. Now, to the comment that I had on my that I just got on my broadcast, I'm sorry I didn't hear it. I usually have it on vocal. But if after this live video is done, you can comment again so I can see it, because I really would like to see those comments that you all got. Now, Chain of Memories, still got to talk about it because it's part of the Kingdom Hearts universe. So the basic of Chain of Memories is pretty much the organization that ain't really known up to this point yet is digging into Sora's memories to find some kind of, I don't know, they're trying to find something that Sora has supposedly forgotten. So they're making him forget all these other memories he's got while he was on the island and all the way through Kingdom Hearts 2, reliving the moments. Kingdom Hearts 1, my bad. Reliving the moments of Kingdom Hearts 1, revisiting the old worlds that was really trying to figure out what's wrong with Sora and why he can't remember these new / old friends he's supposed to remember. Now, since this game was very, very difficult for me, I didn't really like it, never did like the card base, I kinda not finished the end of that game. Although I heard if you defeat the game as Sora, you get to go around and play Riku. Now, Riku actually has a story in this, and I don't know it. If you're watching this video, please comment at the bottom to let me and my viewers to know what kind of little details of what happened with Riku's involvement with the Chain of Memories. Now, before the Chain of Memories came out, to give a little details between the first and the second, Kingdom Hearts 2 was released on PlayStation 2 again, and it turned out to be the biggest seller. Because everybody liked Kingdom Hearts 1, especially the difficulties, Kingdom Hearts 2 was gonna be, we think, more difficult and more of a story base of what's going on. But here's the big but. You got more confused playing Kingdom Hearts 2 than you ever did playing Kingdom Hearts 1. And that's also why Disney or Sega Sega made these side games, the Chain of Memories, the 3 65 days over 2, Birth by Sleep, and Recoded to try to help narrow the story base of what is going on. Because when you start off in Kingdom Hearts 2, you're introduced to a new character. His name is Roxas. Apparently, he was part of an organization that Sora was pretty much fighting through the whole Kingdom Hearts 2 game. Apparently, Roxas was taken and his memory was altered and put in a digital universe to make friends with digital friends. And he comes to find out, to his own belief, that he holds the power that Sora needs to wield to defeat Darkness and these Organization 3 guys, along with the Nobodies. Yes, a new darkness has arisen in Kingdom Hearts 2, and we finally get to know what the Nobodies were. Nobodies, definition: people with strong wills but has no heart, because the heartless has taken them. But the strong wills have made a phenomenal. They're so strong-willed that they made a husk, and they're literally nobodies. No memories, no nothing, nobodies. No hearts, no beats. But the Organization 13 was surprisingly the leader of these nobodies. These guys were actually stronger than the rest of the nobodies. They had a will, they had a purpose, but yet they still had no hearts. As we play through the game, we're starting to figure out that the Organization 13 turns out to be some clones or repercussions to try to turn them into someone else. Who would that be? We did not know until Birth by Sleep and the 65 or 358 over 2. But I am also gonna, let me start with Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 before I go into Birth by Sleep, because this question arises: where did Roxas come from? Now, it shows that when the nobody of Sora was created, the nobody of Sora was created. I didn't say that right. When he turned himself into a heartless, a nobody was created of Sora. Hence the blonde hair, but kind of looks almost exact as Sora's to an extent. Okay, he finds out he owns the power of the Keyblade, but he later learns that he was borrowing it. He also finds out they made another clone, and that leads to Shield. Okay, everybody loved Shield. Okay, we wanted to know more about Shion. She ends up being a clone for the organization to help out Roxas. Or so we thought. She winds up stealing Roxas's power to use the Keyblade because the organization wanted a puppet. She finds out that no matter which organization she's from, she's got a or just one she speaks to, she's got a different face. And one of these faces pops up as Ventus in the Birth by Sleep. Hold that thought, I will get to that eventually. So, why would she have that on there? We do not know. It was another mystery that Kingdom Hearts creators gave for us that wants to really bring this game back. So, we get this other game, Birth by Sleep. Now, as you continue to play, you have the same levels and all this mess from all the previous levels. Roxas is going back to these trivial worlds to find and destroy Heartless, collecting hearts for the Organization 13. Also in this game, it actually gave him more detail of why they wanted to create a thing called Kingdom of Hearts. And this is pretty much what the organization was doing. They're trying to rebuild Kingdom Hearts so they can be whole again. My question through that whole game and through Kingdom Hearts 2, why were they separated in the first place? Why why are they nobodies in the first place? What significant things happened before they became the organization? Now, there's a lot of suspicions going around of what happened. A lot of it has to do with Mr. Handsome. And you actually found out more about him in Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'll go back and explain a little bit about that. While you're playing Kingdom Hearts 2, you're actually finding out that Handsome is an actual person, and the Heartless that you defeated in Kingdom Hearts 1, he was a phony. Yeah, okay, so he wasn't Ansem like we thought. Turns out he was a nobody of somebody else who was portraying Handsome. More mystery. So, as we get into Birth by Sleep happens to be, or should have been, Kingdom Hearts 1. Because it does set in the time stream as part, set in the time stream before Kingdom Hearts 1 was ever thinked about Sora and Riku and Kairi. So, as we go in, we meet a cat named Vin. Master Xehanort in this game was part of the good guys, believe it or not. And there was another guy, Master. Why is his name escaping me? Give me 1 minute. I don't know why this name is escaping me. Who was the two masters in Birth by Sleep?
According to Kingdom Hearts Wiki fandom, Master Arrakis is a Keyblade master featured in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. He is the master of Terra and Aqua, and he also serves as the second master of Ventus.
Okay, I don't know if y'all got that, but Master Irkros, I cannot pronounce that name, but the master of Aqua and Terra. Okay, I cannot pronounce that name to say my reason. I'm sorry I had to look that up because it was kind of like I can't remember. Okay, so he was part of those two masters. Okay, and what happened was he did his own thing, and when you later find out that there's this boy in the mask, where did he come from? How did he get there? As you play through the game, you found out that Master Xehanort, Master Xehanort, splitted Vin's heart. So yeah, he splits the heart, and at the beginning of this game, you read these things. I'll share my heart with mine. Where did that heart come from? We don't know. But after playing through the game, I do imagine that Sora gave a piece of his heart while Ventus was still going around. How's that happen? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure how to explain it. If you agree with this, please comment at the bottom below and give me a like and share this video to anybody else who would probably argue this or by far start a conversation. Now, Birth by Sleep continues in playing on Terra and Aqua. You actually play as Terra, Aqua, and then Vin. And each story actually has a slighter differences of what's going on and different versions of who's doing what for what reasons. And as we can say, Terra was one of these people who was trying to do the wrong things for the right reasons. He killed his own master to protect Van, who was apparently an abomination of an experiment of splitting these two parts up, because Master Xehanort was trying to fix an ultimate key called the X-Blade. Now, what is the actual name to that, we don't really know, because it just says the X-Blade. So this X-Blade was supposed to supposed to be created after rejoining Van and his dark side together after they got stronger. Which they did created it, but Van actually fought within himself to defeat his dark side. Now, in Birth by Sleep, you also see his dark side with black hair and spiky hair, exactly similar to Sora. Why did he get that? My suspicions is when Sora gave his part of his heart to Van, this dude created that hairstyle. Don't hold me to it, but that's what I'm going with. So when you get to the end of this game, Terra loses his body to Master Xehanort, and his body comes with white hair. Also, you come up to Aqua. She's trying to save Terra because, let's face it, everybody, she loves him, okay? This is if you're gonna say I'm shipping with Sora and Kairi, I'm also shipping Aqua and Terra, okay? Because these two couples are made together. I'm sorry, they are. So Terra is trying to find and release Terra from Xehanort's grip. However, she fails. She goes back to Master Yin Sid, who she insists I need to hide Van in a certain location. So she goes back to her homeland to hide Van. Turns out, in that episode, you also find out the Chain of Memories castle. And Chain of Memories in 358 days over 2, this castle is actually Aqua's homeland disguised because she took the key to change the home to something else, into this castle of Chain of Memories. We're almost tying this all together, right? Okay, so we get recoded and we find out there's a secret message in this journal that Jiminy Cricket finds, thank Naminé. And at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, we also find out there's another code, something about hearts being mended. That is the best paraphrase that I could come up with that. So apparently, she's giving the authority of that there's gonna be a third game because there's a bunch of hearts who are saddened that needs to be mended and welded back together, and so on and so forth. Pretty much bringing these people back, which leads us to Kingdom Hearts 3. There's a lot of explanations, and 2.8 or the 8.0, however you want to do it. Oh, and you know what? I'm actually forgetting a game, the Mark of Mastery. So, Mark of Mastery is going to end up after Kingdom Hearts 2. And this is the game going to be called Dream Drop Distance. That went straight back to Nintendo on their 3DS. By far, let me say this, by far, the best 3D game ever played on the 3DS, and it's going to be the only game for the 3DS because a lot of people is being babies and saying, oh, it hurts my eyes. They're going back to the 2DS. By far, guys, the best 3D effects and everything. If you haven't played this on the 3DS, you need to play this. Dream Drop Distance. Alright, so Riku and Sora is going through the Mark of Mastery. Turns out their Mark of Mastery gets interrupted by the Organization 13 again. Okay, so Sora gained the power of awakening people's hearts. He was supposed to use this power to bring back Terra, Aqua, and Van. These guys, okay? During their Mark of Mastery, Sora gets attacked by the Organization 13 and tries to consume him in darkness. So with that effect, he loses his power of awakening. And with that being said, that is the opener from our Kingdom Hearts 3 leakage of people playing Kingdom Hearts 3, of how this is going to be starting to open, is Sora's going back to try to find his power of awakening. How can he get it back? We're we're gonna start, assumingly, in the world of Hercules. Go figure. So that is where we're at in the story so far. And if any of you YouTubers have played the demos of Kingdom Hearts 3, don't tell us nothing. We got 15 days. I am excited, and I don't want y'all to ruin it for me. This has been a broadcast of picking up where we left off. I know I've been vague in some of these areas. The reason I am, go play this. You have 15 days. If you're real good at games, you can play through this easy. Just go on beginner. Just play through the story mode so you can see where we're going at in Kingdom Hearts 3. So this Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be awesome. I cannot wait. Again, 15 more days. I just can't wait. And after having all that being said and done, there's a few speculations. I finally said the word that I wanted to say. Speculations that I am assuming that Kingdom Hearts 3 would tie off for me, okay? Is Kairi gonna confess her feelings to Sora, and vice versa? Is Sora gonna do it for Kairi? That's my question. Okay, I am shipping those as far as I can see. I'm just shipping them. Second question: is it going to be set up like the Birth by Sleep game? And the reason I say this is because are we just gonna play the story of Sora again, like in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2? Or will it be set up to where we play a story mode with Riku and Kairi? Very big questions. Again, if you have played this game in demos, YouTubers, please do not tell us at the bottom. I want to find out for myself. If you already know, please don't tell me. Just comment saying, maybe. Throw me a little bone of a surprise, but don't tell me kind of thing. Second all, is it gonna be a continuous series after Kingdom Hearts 3? Kingdom Hearts fans have really been waiting for this game probably, 18 years? I want to say roughly going on 20 some odd years for this game to release. Let alone if it's going to end up being another game in Kingdom Hearts 4. Not knowing what's going to happen, I don't really want to say my mind yet on that note, especially since I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. Here's another thing I would throw out there to everybody. I have seen on YouTube and other various websites of a leakage of a Kingdom Hearts game VR. What? Count me in. But here's my question. How's that gonna work? Are you gonna get sick when you use your special abilities that you have seen in Kingdom Hearts past? Now, there is one game that I did forget to leave out, and it's the game for your phone, and it's the Kingdom Hearts Hero Crossing. I think that's the name. Hold on, let me check. Union Crossing, yeah, Union Crossing. Okay, so this game was before Kingdom Hearts 1, before Birth by Sleep, and you can actually see how the Master divided all this up into different unions, and these unions went out and made all these key bearers, who apparently has the key, and apparently the power to slay Heartless, or the Unversed, or whatever they was called back then. You had the Unversed in Birth by Sleep, then switched over to Heartless from then on out. Very complicated. But from what I saw from playing the game myself, it's a bunch of Heartless. But you do have a Dream or Kingdom Hearts little plush thing, looking thing, to help guide these key bearers. And if it goes black, it means that the Keyblade wielder has gone to the dark side, and yada yada yada, the Keyblade War has begun. Now, with that being said, there has been talk about another Keyblade War in Kingdom Hearts 3. How are they going to do this? Or is it just a setup for the next Kingdom Hearts? Instead of for this one, we might actually figure out that there might be a war going on, but is it just going to be the Organization 13 guys and the 7 Heroes of Light? Good questions that I would really like to see answered in Kingdom Hearts 3, but let's face it, we might get some answers, and then we also might get more questions after those answers. That's usually how this game works. It's gonna be a mind conundrum, and sorry Xbox guys, but you are not true Keyblade fans, Kingdom Hearts fans. I just wanted to throw that in there because you wasn't with us since Kingdom Hearts 2. Alright, Kingdom Hearts 1 and PlayStation. You played Halo. Oh wait, guys, PlayStation is Best Buy by any means. You might have Halo, we got Spider-Man. Boom! Alright, enough throwing PlayStation better. PlayStation is not paying for this broadcast. I wish they were. I would love that so much. Also, I would also like to say I'm also using my new speakers again, the Turtle Breach earbuds. They're doing the job so far. And if you're a real good gamer and you want some earbuds, your all-in-one headphones, like for games, cell phone usage, it's all right here, dude. Look no farther. It's $30, and no, they're not paying me to say this. I kind of like them. But we'll wait and see if the durability lasts in a year or two. So, that is all I want to talk about in this broadcast. If I missed anything, please do not forget to comment at the bottom. Hashtag or something, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts' biggest fan. That is me. If you have seen my room, you would understand. But before we go, I will say this. They've shown us the worlds that are definitely going to be in this Kingdom Hearts 3 game. What worlds are they putting in there that they haven't showed us? I'm hoping, but I am not entirely sure. We might have a Star Wars level. Don't hold me to it. I'm actually wanting to see Star Wars in the Kingdom Hearts game now, especially since Disney has bought the rights to the Star Wars saga, and so far they have not ruined the series for me yet. They're doing all the new movies. They're doing a very good job. However, Kylo Ren happens to be the biggest crybaby villain I've ever seen. Other than that, Disney's doing a very good job. And since they bought the rights to Star Wars, we, the Kingdom Hearts fans, have actually thought about having a Kingdom Hearts Keyblade. Now, here's a challenge to you at the end of this video. If you're an artist and you have seen this video, draw up what you would like a Kingdom Hearts Jedi lightsaber or a Sith saber would look like in Kingdom Hearts. No, this is not a contest, but if y'all do this in my next broadcast, and I do this every weekend, I will give y'all until Kingdom Hearts comes out. The broadcast that I do for Kingdom Hearts 3, I will tell you which one I would like, from the Sith Keyblade to the Jedi Keyblade. And I know I'm not the biggest YouTuber. I know I'm not that big of fame. But if y'all would do me that favor in doing this contest of drawing what you would think a Keyblade from the Jedi world would look like, that would be awesome. That will give me some love, hopefully. So again, guys, thank you for watching this broadcast of getting you caught up with a shortened version of the Kingdom Hearts, up to Kingdom Hearts 1 up to now. So please like, comment, and share this video, and hopefully we can get this Keyblade contest of the Jedi versus Sith Keyblade going. I will make 2 announcements if they do it: the Sith Key, the winner Sith Key, and the winner of the Jedi Key. But you got to do it. You got to do this for me, man. And if anybody likes this video or likes any of my older videos, you know, go back and watch those. I am a rookie YouTuber, still trying to make his big name, even from video games. Hopefully, I can figure out how to do some other videos that I've been wanting to try. I just haven't gotten there yet, just because, again, I'm a beginner. I'm doing this all through PlayStation. Anybody can do this. If you're starting out, just keep trying. And guys, I will have to say good night. This is Firebug saying, let the kingdom live. The Keyblade, or the keys of light. Let us fight for truth and justice wherever we go. Firebug out, and everybody, I hope you have a